Coming up moments from now, the venue in the heart of downtown New York City. The Lakers taking on the Knicks. For the Los Angeles Lakers, they're on solid footing, currently ranked 6th in the Western Conference. Knicks, Lakers, tip-off right after this. Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Isaiah Hartenstein.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Jason Tatum out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Jrue Holiday. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Johnson in at the 2. And for the Knicks, they've got Jock Landale. McDaniels out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Huff in at the 4. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless. Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
Pass to Huff. And here's McDaniels. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Holiday. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Landale. Tatum from long range. On target from range. Tatum's got 6.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
Here's Huff. Now Landale. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Pass to Huff. Here's Landale. McDaniels from long range. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Outside Johnson from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won 1.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Pass to Huff. The 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Now here's Tatum. And there's the screen. The 3. Offensive board. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Pass to Huff. Here's Jenkins. New York working the ball around now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. New York shooting their first free throws of this game.
Jenkins at the line, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. So it's Los Angeles now. 6-point lead. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just picked the worst time to do it.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Jenkins. He's covered by Holiday. Beyond the arc. Jenkins misses.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back over to you, Ryan.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Landale. Yet to see a basket. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. And the three-pointer goes.
A consistent three-point shooter. You can count on Holiday.
Pass to Hartenstein. Nifty move. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
I think for Los Angeles, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Jenkins, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. McDaniels, that's good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Holiday passes to Markkanen. For 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Jenkins. And here's McDaniels from downtown. And the Knicks, another 3.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them. This quarter is special.
12.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Outside McDaniels. Inside. Shot clock at 5. And Landale gets it to go.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Pass to Markkanen. Let's go with a 3. Up pulls it in. And here's New York now. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Here's Jenkins. It's stolen by Holiday. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Excellent court awareness from Holiday. He got out ahead and finished off the break.
Pass to Landale. New York working the ball around now. Outside McDaniels. Fires from deep. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I just love the ball movement.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Markkanen outside. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. McDaniels passes to Landale. McDaniels against Holiday. It's stolen by Tatum. Gobert with a screen on Hartenstein. Ball stolen. Landale in the high post. Johnson on him. Back to Landale. To the inside. McDaniels inside. He's covered by Holiday. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Getting into the final third of the season now, Richard. Award talk is coming into focus.
I think most of the voters are starting to make their very short list. Fans might have made up their minds, but the next month will be very important.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Klay Thompson comes in for Landale. And it's Durant in for Jenkins.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Alvarado. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Klay Thompson picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Durant, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Durant. And stolen by Alvarado. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Knicks trail by 4. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Pass to Huff. Stolen by Vanderbilt.
Here in the first quarter, they have struggled with turnovers.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Hartenstein. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Hartenstein. Christie passes to Alvarado. Picked his pocket. Christie against McDaniels. Over Christie, and it's New York scoring again.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Screen by Capella. Takes a step back. Alexander Walker, the pass to Capella. Durant inside. Alvarado defending. That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Alvarado, the pass to Capella. Now Alexander Walker, defended by Thompson, and that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul of the game, and some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Draymond Green comes in for McDaniels, and it's Paul in for Huff. And the Lakers also making a switch. Markkanen's checked in. Now here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
4 on the clock. Launches it from deep. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Durant. Last game out, 36 points for him. Durant with a screen on Vanderbilt. Pass to Paul. Off target from outside. puts up a deep three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the Knicks. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got Klay Thompson. Kevin Durant is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Robinson in at center. That's the group for New York starting the second. And so Smart will bring it up for the New York Knicks. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
And both free throws good for Durant. And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh, yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately, if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
Now here's Markkanen. No points so far. Vanderbilt finds Christie. Here's Alexander Walker. Tries again. And the finish inside by Capella.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Smart right side. Thompson outside. Green with a screen on Christie. And here's Thompson for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. And the Knicks lead by 3.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Thompson against Christie. Unable to get that one. Knicks leading by 3. On the wing, Green, defended by Christie. Durant, pass to Robinson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
They've done a lot of good things today. But one area they need to improve is their ball security.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Clint Capella.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break, New York. Here's Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
Now here's Alexander Walker, defended by Smart. Markkanen against Green. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. So for the Knicks, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Landale comes in for Green. Jenkins comes in for Smart. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Alexander Walker, the pass to Vanderbilt. And the bucket is good. Vanderbilt's got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Back to Durant. Durant owning the inside.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Alexander Walker with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Screen by Capella. Alexander Walker, the pass to Capella. And stolen by Hartenstein. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
Pass to Markkanen. Vanderbilt, a screen on Durant. Markkanen finds Vanderbilt, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jock Landale. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw no good. The Lakers making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And so Durant will bring it up for New York. 6-point game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you guys.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Huff's checked in for New York. Capella, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Lakers trail by 8. Now Alexander Walker. Pass to Capella. Left side Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
Tatum reminded the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now here's Landale, down low. Hartenstein in the post. He's against Capella, outside Durant. 5 to shoot. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. The Lakers, number 1.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
Durant against Christie. Now here's Alexander Walker. Defense right on him. And it's off from 3-point range. New York leading by 8. Huff, the pass to Durant. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now here's Tatum. Landale defending. Pass to Markkanen from deep. And it's New York with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's stolen by Tatum. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Alexander Walker. Fires in the triple. Alexander Walker's got 5.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like, Jason Tatum is a problem.
Now here's Hartenstein. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Pass to Jenkins. Launches it. Tatum pulls it in. Lakers trail by 7. Markkanen, the pass to Capella. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And then for Los Angeles, Gobert's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Christie. And Holiday subbed in for Alexander Walker. Now here's McDaniels. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Portland. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. It's on Drew Holiday. Some changes for Los Angeles. Christie comes in for Markkanen. And it's Alexander Walker in for Drew Holiday. Here's Tatum. 10 points for him. The 3-ball. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Jenkins. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. McDaniels from long range. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. Tatum passes to Gobert. And here's Alexander Walker. There's Tatum with the three. The kick out to Johnson. No good on the three. New York leading by 5. Pass to Landale. Now Hartenstein. Here's Huff. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Christie with the ball. Landale's there. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempts here. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
To the inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Here's Jenkins, covered by Alexander Walker. To the wing on the left. Here's Huff. Still no points. Here's Jenkins. And again, the Knicks missing.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second-chance points.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Christie. And here's Hartenstein. Pass to Huff. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Not the kind of quarter they were hoping to have. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And the Knicks making a change here. Durant's checked in. Now here's Vanderbilt. 11 points for him last game against Washington. Here's Jenkins, covered by Johnson. Pass to Huff. Now here's McDaniels. To end the drought. That's good from Durant on the assist by McDaniels. And that's now 19 points for Durant.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Outside Tatum. And again, the Lakers, no good. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second-chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And the three off target. New York has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Durant. A good-looking shot from the wing. Durant's got 21 points in the game.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Johnson on the wing. And stolen by Durant. Inside, Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Left side, Tatum. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Knicks. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome to halftime. And guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be knocking it down.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
The anticipation is real. Everyone wants to know who's going to be showing out. I know who I'm picking. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Detective O'Neal has some classified intel that would break this event, so I'm going to keep it to myself.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Knicks leading by 3. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. They've got Rudy Gobert, Lauri Markkanen out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Johnson, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Now here's McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Huff. Three-pointer, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
On the wing, Holiday. Back to Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Can't get the first one. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Good on the second one.
A multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Here's Jenkins. Outside McDaniels. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Huff. Here's McDaniels. And here's Hartenstein. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'm just going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
Here's Jenkins. He's covered by Holiday. Off his leg. And it's whistle to kick. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Huff. Hounded by Tatum. Clock at 6. McDaniels against Johnson.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
New York, no good that time either. Back to Holiday. Outside Tatum. Gobert finds Johnson. Outside Holiday to the lead. They grab their own miss. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Second team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
And that one misses.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
And the shot goes in. McDaniels got 19 points.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Holiday from long range. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Jenkins. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to McDaniels. Inside. Here's Landale. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Landale's got his second basket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And stolen by Hartenstein. Now McDaniels. Here's Jenkins. Right side McDaniels. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside Holiday. It's Markkanen on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Huff. Off the mark there with a 3. Lakers trail by 4. Markkanen from long range. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Markkanen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. In the third spot, the Knicks. 5th, the Lakers.
You know, forcing mistakes is a point of pride for both clubs. They're willing to gamble to cause disruption.
Here's Jenkins. McDaniels, a screen on Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McDaniels. Takes a 3. The Lakers for the rebound.
The way he started this game, he wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
And the basket by Holiday.
Excellent move from Holiday to set the bucket up. No surprise there.
New York trailing. Now Hartenstein. New York working the ball around now. New York again can't hit.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Johnson. 4-3. And the Lakers get it back. Gobert. No good on the shot.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Now here's Hartenstein. Here's Jenkins. There's the screen. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Outside Johnson. Holiday, a screen on Hartenstein. Pass to Tatum. Gobert inside. Tatum finds Johnson. Markkanen with a screen on Hartenstein. Here's Johnson. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Johnson's got 7 points in the game. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Huff. Outside McDaniels. To the paint. Tatum with a steal. Here's Markkanen. Nice D from Landale.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Jenkins. Down low. Here's McDaniels. And he banks in the layup. McDaniels got 23 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Durant, he's checked in for New York. And then for Los Angeles, Capella, he's checked in for Gobert. Christie comes in for Johnson. And it's Alexander Walker in for Holiday. Knicks on D. They trail by 1. Outside Christie. Outside Alexander Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Marking it from long range. Pass to Christie. Second chance effort. Yes, on the jumper. Christie's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Here's Durant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Durant. 23 points in the game. Yes, it's good. Durant's got 25 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Yes! And the foul! That's on Jock Landale.
Strong finish by Tatum. Nothing was stopping him there.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
One of the best players in the game today. Tatum's work ethic and hunger to win more championship is special.
On the wing, Durant. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Durant inside. Working on Vanderbilt. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line, 2 shots.
Free throws good from Durant.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Capella. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BX. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Brian, back to you.
You love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Durant. 27 points for him. Jenkins misses.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Tatum against Robinson. Now here's Tatum. 19 points in the game. Pass to Capella. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Jenkins. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside, Capella. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And just so active for his size, Capella is hard to guard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. New York making a switch here. Green is checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Alvarado's checked in for Jason Tatum. Capella hits them both.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make. This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Alvarado, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Lakers lead by 6. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. So for the Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson, and Smart subbed in for McDaniels. So it's Los Angeles now. 3-point lead, just 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. No good from outside. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Now here's Durant. He's got 27. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Chris
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Smart passes to Durant. Clock at 4. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
You want this man holding the ball right here. Durant, he can work under pressure now.
Pass to Alvarado. The shot off that time. Smart with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 4. Thompson passes to Smart. Hartenstein with a screen on Vanderbilt. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Kevin Durant, Marcus Smart out there with Thompson. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds in the game.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
It's Markkanen on the wing. This one for 3. Rebounded by Green.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
It's Smart on the wing. Covered by Alexander Walker. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
75.
Christie up top, defended by Thompson. Vanderbilt, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Left side, Durant. New York working the ball around now. Back to Green. Outside Durant to tie it up. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. 32 points for Durant.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Alexander Walker on the money from 12 feet away. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Thompson to take the lead. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Markkanen, three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Thompson outside. Takes the 3. Not going to go that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Durant against Vanderbilt. Back to Alexander Walker. From outside the arc, hits a three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Huff's checked in for Smart. The Lakers also with a sub. Tatum's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Markkanen left side. It's Markkanen in the paint.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall. He's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Pass to Durant. Buries it down low. Durant's got 34 points.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Puts up a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line. Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Kevin Durant. Here's Tatum, and it's New York with a rebound. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Hartenstein. Now McDaniels. Back to Hartenstein. McDaniels passes to Huff. Hartenstein a screen. Inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside, Alexander Walker to the middle. Oh, look at the pin with the finish. Lauri Markkanen.
With his inside-outside game, Markkanen is tough to defend in the pick and roll.
Outside, Green. Down low, Christie with a steal. Tatum inside. Got a piece of it. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Huff. Here's Jenkins. Drops in the 3.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Markkanen. Fires the 3. Huff pulls it in.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Outside McDaniels to take the lead. Rebounded by the Lakers. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Markkanen, the pass to Vanderbilt. The Lakers with another miss. New York has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Hartenstein. New York working the ball around now. Here's Huff. And that one hits the back iron.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Tatum from long range, and it's New York with a rebound.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Outside McDaniels to take the lead. Rebound, the Lakers. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Markkanen. To the paint. Christie finds Tatum. There's the three. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Green, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Jenkins. It's guarded by Markkanen. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a one-point game.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Landale's checked in for New York. Durant comes in for Draymond Green. And then for Los Angeles, Gobert's checked in for Vanderbilt. Keldon Johnson comes in for Christie. And Holiday subbed in for Alexander Walker. Here's Durant. Shoots over Johnson. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside Johnson. Holiday, a screen on Durant. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Landale. Outside Holiday. They still need this. Outside Tatum. Goes back up. And the layup is good by Johnson. And the Lakers lead by 1.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
To the middle. Here's Huff. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Huff's got his first points in this one. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Holiday. Markkanen. Oh, the soft touch from Markkanen, the 7-footer.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Durant against Johnson. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. And the basket is good.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Now here's Tatum. Landale defending. Holiday outside. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Durant against Johnson. From 13. Oh, it doesn't go. And the Lakers shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Fires the three. The three is in.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Tatum fires. Gobert.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
First free throw is good. And that brings him within 2 here. And so Gobert nails both of them. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. A minute and a half left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it misses. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Now Gobert. There's a pass to Tatum. Now Holiday. Picked by Gobert. Tatum outside. Takes a three. Oh, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for New York. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Holiday with the ball. On the wing, Tatum. The 17-footer. He launches. The three ball is down.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside McDaniels. 20 seconds left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Let's loose for three. He's off from three. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Now Tatum. For the win. Oh, the long ball, no good. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Rudy Gobert is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Here's Markkanen to take the lead. Johnson outside. Outside Tatum. And Tatum. Okay, knockout.
Man. Wow. One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's Jenkins. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's a pass to Tatum. Now Markkanen from deep. That misses. Just over a minute into overtime here. Here's Jenkins, defended by Gobert. Now McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good from beyond the arc.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Now Markkanen. Outside Tatum. And here's Johnson. Holiday. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Jenkins. And rebounded by Tatum.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
That free throw, no good.
Jason Tatum at the line. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good.
He got the big one to tie it up, but really wanted to put them in front.
Just under 2.5 minutes passed in this OT. McDaniels against Johnson. Here's McDaniels. Shoots a three. And rebounded by Tatum. deflected. And he's able to get it back. Good for two. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation. Here's Jenkins. He's covered by Holiday. Hartenstein with a screen on Holiday. And stolen by Gobert. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
McDaniels. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Free throw good, McDaniels.
That's what they needed from him, unaffected by the pressure.
Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. Bucket is good!
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Jenkins. McDaniels up top, covered by Johnson. Johnson against McDaniels. 3 on the clock. Fires away from outside. Gobert pulls it down. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 8 attempts to drop in overtime. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Jenkins. McDaniels outside. Hartenstein with a screen on Holiday. And stolen by Gobert. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Jason Tatum at the line. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
McDaniels. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Oh, no good. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line. 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Knicks call time here. 11 seconds left to play in overtime. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
And now we've got an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Kelvin Johnson at the line.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 9-point game here.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they